some real money in the room.
The last thing I wanted to ask you, NoLove, can you tell me any experiences that you had with the Prince family? You know, I know, like I said earlier, it was weird with Finesse right now. But what was your actual experiences?
Like I said, man, the first time I bumped into Senior before the golf and shit like that, I had did the show in Alabama. I performed and you know, we pulled up on the block, you know what I'm saying, in Houston and jumped out and he was standing out there and he started laughing soon he seen me, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you the performer, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I done actually seen Senior do shit with his hands that I respect, you know what I'm saying? And Junior is the opposite. You feel me? So, you know,
You saying
that's
it's the
my
opposite
experience.
of respect?
Yeah, it's the opposite. Like, you know, it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see Senior, I see OG, I'm gonna walk up and greet him. If I see his son, I'm gonna keep walking. That's the difference.
Why is it like that with J. Prince Jr.?
Man, if they go back and listen in the Real Street Life interview, I spoke about, you know, I experienced one night in Washington, D.C. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, dude owed me more than what he gave me. He ain't give me nothing, but that's what I mean. Like, he owed me more than what he gave me for being out with him like that. Like, I ain't respect this shit.
And basically, you're talking about the time where you did a walkthrough where it was FNG and J. Prince.
Right.
And they got you to be the FNG representative.
Right. I'm just standing in the club.
Paid
right.
After the fact, and Junior didn't skin you down at all.
You feel like he ain't, yeah, exactly.
Did he give you something?
Nothing.
Do you feel like J. Prince Jr. didn't like you?
Had to be. Because this time we done stood in the club, he'll elaborate with my little brother. You know, he didn't never get too close. So whatever him and Finesse talked about or whatever from the first time I jumped out, like I told you, he had his guys surround the car and told me to go to the studio and they never came. So, you know, even after I left the club that night in Washington, I already shook your hand and greeted you and knew you before that. So once the club shit happened, I left the club and everything. I had to leave on my own. Bro, I didn't call and make sure I was straight or just nothing, bro. So, like, nah, bro, like, I look at these niggas just like they look at us. If it's strictly business and what you got going on with Finesse, then that's what it is. Stay out my way. You feel me? Like, just, I'm straight on you. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
NoLove.
Yeah, man. The one of a kind, man. The finest, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out RealToon, man. You know what I'm saying? The real streets in the room, man. You know what I'm saying? Brrr.
No, for sure. I got a question for
What's
you
up,
before we
talk to me.
You know what I'm saying, before we depart. I did have to ask you. You grew up on the same street as Big Boogie?
You know, around like 7th grade, 8th grade, you know, we stayed in the same hood, yeah.
How was he growing up?
Man, bro, it's crazy you asked me that, bro, 'cause I just spoke about this the other day. Like, Boogie really grew up very poor. Like, the inside home and shit like that, bro, like beds all through the front room. And it was, he
Beds
really,
through the front room?
Yeah, you know how you walk in a motherfucking front room, you're supposed to see a couch. It's a bed there, a few blow-up beds. And, you know, they grew up real rough. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You know, I fought one of Boogie brothers.
What?
Crazy story. Yeah, and I ain't done. Yeah, man. You know, he had to fight me one day. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean he had to fight you?
Like, you know, we was in the hood, you know, just having disagreements, playing basketball and shit. And I went to the house and, you know, they was knocking on my door to fight and shit. So I'm like, damn, somebody gotta oversee this shit. So I hit Mondu, like, Mondu, this nigga want to box, woo, woo, woo. When you pull up, woo, woo, woo. She pulled up, we went out there, and she told him straight up and down, she said, look, you go get your mama, and you come back, and you can fight him. Y'all finna get this shit out. You constantly knocking on my door, y'all playing. Y'all finna have to fight. She told him, son, tie your shoes up, take your shirt off. You hear me? He went through the cut. We stood there. He came back. You hear me? And shit, we duked it out. He was like, shit, my mama don't want to come, but I still want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So we duked it out. You know what I'm saying? And that was it, man. You know what I'm saying?
What you think about Big Boogie having fake jewelry?
Man, to be real, let's just keep it real, bro. Like, it's a lot of artists out here that probably got whole lot of real shit, a whole lot of fake shit. You know what I'm saying? They might mix it in a little. Ain't no telling. You see what I'm saying? But to get caught slipping like that, you know what I'm saying? Was that a troll situation? Was the person recording knowing what it was showing and the price and what it was? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, he got different type of pieces, man. You really can't really determine what's fake or what's real. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't make no man. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas that's in the NFL right now tell you they ordering they shit offline. They paying $100, $200 for bracelets and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all about a person really personal. Like, it's if you really want the real thing or you don't. But he most definitely got caught slipping. I can say that.
No, for sure. No love.
No love. Yeah, brr.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.